Hey, what's up, you guys? And wow, wow, I mean, wow, Marvel Legends. So I know I've been behind on collecting my Marvel Legends, but I just recently picked up this Carnage, and look at this dude. Wow, I mean, damn, Marvel Legends. Y'all are killing it. I absolutely adore this figure. I absolutely love this figure. Carnage has always been one of my favorite Marvel villains. Definitely my in my top 10 list of Spider-Man villains. Like he's up there. Like he's at the very, not the very top, but like he's definitely like top five. This figure just looks absolutely amazing. So let's just get right into it. So this head sculpt, oh my god, like does it not capture the psychotic look of Cletus Cassidy? Like, oh my god, and the sculpting of his hair, the tendrils, the texture. I know that this is a reused body and all of that. I know all that stuff because all the other reviewers bitch, moan, and complain about it. But this is my first time collecting this figure. Look at the sculpting of his hair. Oh my god, like seriously? Seriously. But that face is what gets me. The sculpting of his face, that psychotic grin, the zany look in his eyes. This figure is done proper. And I love the texture of his tendrils. You know, like how the symbiote, you know, flares up and everything like that. I love the coloring throughout the body. I love the little muscle texture that you can see, the veins. I mean, Marvel Legends, y'all killing it, man. Y'all just killed it. So right into articulation. Head goes up, down by that much. Oh, very good. Very good range. Arms go out about that much. It doesn't go out like you know, like overly. For rotation, upper arm cut, swivel, double joint. It looks single jointed. I don't know if it's single because sometimes figures are tricky like that, and like sometimes I don't want to force it. For rotation, it does have a hinge. Man, I was hinging it earlier, or maybe it's just this hand that doesn't want to hinge. Ah, there we go. Hinge, 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 hinge. You got hinging. Full wrist rotation. Full waist rotation. Ab crunch up about that much. Ab crunch down about that much. Legs go out about that much, not too much. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knee. Lower boot cut. Down that much, up that much, and ankle pivot. And also he comes with a slew of accessories. Let's take a look. And so his accessories is as follows. You got his battle axe hit. Well, you got his back tendrils that you plug into his back, which I'll do in a second. His other alternate hand and his alternate head. Love the sculpting on that as well. Great detail all around. I have to say, whoops, my bad. Look at that detail there all throughout. And so this is how he looks with his added accessories. Also, if you're wondering, his even when you have the battle axe in hand, it still hinges. It doesn't go back and forth like that, but it still hinges up and down. So you get a little bit of that action. And also he gets the bigger clawed hand, and you get the back tendril effects as well. And the tendril effects you just plug right into his back. So that is just absolutely fantastic. I love this figure. This figure is just, oh my gosh. I mean, wow. I know that there's been previous releases of the Marvel Legends Carnage. I think it was a Diamond Select one too, but those Carnages I've never had. The only Carnage I've ever had, which is an old school one, I don't want to pull them out of my shelf right now, but it was the old school Toy Biz Marvel Legends that I had. So yeah, that's what I had. So I just think that this Carnage is just really dope. I think he is fantastic. I love all the effects. I love the way that he looks. And I love that head sculpt. I love the zany look that they captured. I think that, I love the MCU figures that Marvel Legends make too. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But when it comes to like the alternate heads, usually with Marvel Legends, they knock it out of the park with comic book accuracy. Like most of the time, like their comic book line of figures is just out of this world. Like it's only getting better. It's just only getting better. And this is just living proof of that. Like, never in my wildest dreams did I thought that I would have a Carnage like this. I'm so glad that I waited this long to get this figure. Because I know that there were previous versions, of Marvel Legend figures, and I just refused to pick it up because, I've always wanted a Cletus Cassidy head, and now here it is. You know what I mean? And not just the Cletus Cassidy head, but the other accessories that come with it. It's just fantastic. And these are accessories that are not to gripe about because it just looks so good to pose around or play with or whatever. And sometimes I do play with my figures. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Maybe only a little, but I don't give a damn. but no, seriously though, this figure is just outstanding. The accessories, it just goes with everything that he is, chaos, death, it just, he's just like ripped right out of the comic book, and I say that that's probably like the best part that I love about him. The sculpting is so good. All I'm missing is Eddie Brock, Venom, because Venom is the Carnage and Venom, is like the yin and yang of each other. So, and they always mix well with Spider-Man, whether Spider-Man is teaming up with Venom to stop Carnage or whether they both going after him at the same time, which spells double trouble for Spidey. But I love the whole symbiote story arc. I love Eddie Brock, Venom. I love Carnage. I just do. I feel like he's the Marvel version of the Joker, but just on a whole nother level. Not saying that he's better than the clown of Prince of Crime, because I ain't gonna get into that debate. But this figure is just outstanding. I'm just so super stoked to add him to my collection. He's gonna look good. Just on my shelf. And yeah, I just cannot be more happier with this figure. I can't recommend him enough. Eventually, this figure, I don't want to say it's going to lose its steam, but I'll say eventually he will be harder to get. So I'm glad that I jumped on him now. And I definitely recommend for you guys to pick him up as well. Because it's just great overall sculpt work, accessories. To me, this is a complete Carnage. Like, this is a complete figure. Like, if I never got another Carnage figure in my life, I could say that I have this one, and I'll be just fine with that. Like, absolutely fine with it. So this has been me reviewing the Marvel Legends Carnage action figure and the Venom wave, which I have to pick up Venom next because I can't have this guy without having Venom. So until the next time, guys, see ya.